Okay, here we have a homemade DIY pedal of an Acapulco Gold by EarthQuaker Devices. Really simple little pedal. Sounds great. It's just some distortion, one knob distortion. That's all it is. All that one knob does is adjust the volume. Loud, or louder, which makes this a really simple pedal build. If you're new to this hobby, great pedal to do as maybe your first or second one, because it sounds good, it's easy to make, and it's easy to operate because all you need to do is adjust how loud it is. To adjust the level of distortion, you just adjust the volume on your guitar knob. So the more volume you put into it, the more it's going to be distorted. So because of that, we have my trusty loop pedal right here. We'll start it really quiet and I'll turn up the volume and we'll hear the level of distortion increase. So yeah, as I mentioned, really easy DIY pedal build, simple circuit, and something you can fool around with and play with. Let's see how it sounds. Well, first I'll do clean. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can hear it get dirtier. You know, it's not like a real crunchy distortion. It's quite smooth and quite nice just to add some flavor there. You know, something, you know, whether it's lead or rhythm work. Speaking of rhythm, let's see how that sounds. I'll just do a couple chords. I'll put a cut in here. All right, let's see how this thing sounds with some chords. See how that distortion comes through. Yeah, I think you can hear with, you know, bigger chord work how that distortion really does start to come out and break up and sounds really good. Great little pedal for, yeah, for distortion, especially if you're doing some chords, some chunky stuff. But it's still not that kind of, you know, really broken. You know, it's not metal. You know, it might be punkish. You know, depends on how you want to use it. But yeah, fun pedal, easy to use, you know, kind of just set and forget a little bit because all it is a volume knob. And if you set your volume on your guitar, however you want, I guess you could also put a boost pedal or a volume pedal before it to adjust the level of distortion. So, you know, you might want to put like super hard on before it, and you're playing relatively clean, and then you boost it right before that in your signal chain, and then that gives you the distortion. So you go from like a little bit of breakup to a lot, just depending on how you want to use it. If you want to build one of these things at home, there's a link in the description of this video with the full build report that has strip board layout on it. As I mentioned, it's pretty. There's only a handful of components, a couple transistors, and you'll have this thing built in no time. Have fun.